Hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is David Raleigh. I am a music educator, composer, and music education advocate. I have been making videos, as you can see with my channel, for my students during the COVID-19 pandemic shutdown. Many of my videos are for our lesson series that we don't normally have time for in our instrumental or choral classrooms when we are preparing for performances and we're very performance oriented in rehearsals. These series of lessons that I've created are in music theory, basic songwriting, basic composition, and some elementary sing-alongs, because in the school that I have been teaching at, I teach K-12, so I teach elementary music all the way up through high school. My plan is to continue with this channel even after the pandemic. I'm going to go on a hiatus for the summer and then start making videos again in the fall. I'm also letting you know that at this time I'm going to be leaving my current teaching position. Don't know what my next teaching position is yet. I am needing to move to be closer to my family. I'm going to be helping out with my family. We have elderly parents, and I have 2 children that run their own businesses that need some help. So my wife and I are going to move closer to our family. But it is my intention to keep this channel going. In fact, what I hope is that you music educators out there may see these lessons as a supplement. I know we don't really know what's going to be happening with music education in the fall yet. Many places are already knowing that they're going to be either completely canceling or not having music education for the time being, at least performance music education. I know in our own state, the state of Washington, there's a push right now for no choir at all. I hope that changes, but we don't really know what it's going to look like. And if we have to go back to a school system where we're doing virtual learning, I want to let you know that these lessons are an opportunity for a resource, a supplemental resource for what you may be doing or other activities that your kids can do. These are also not necessarily just meant for kids. Anybody can engage in these lessons. I plan on having lessons also in recorder. That definitely could be used with elementary, but also an encouragement of possibly having older students look at recorder ensembles, maybe in making an investment in some nicer recorders and doing some recorder ensembles. I think there's a lot of potential there. My lessons will be geared towards basic recorder, but also more advanced playing. Also, composition is something I think all kids can engage in. But I'm also going to make some ukulele lessons, some guitar lessons, and possibly the future could see lessons on other instruments, depending on what my own job and career looks like moving forward. My plan is to have, within the next year or so, over 100 different lessons in 5 or 6 categories on the channel. I'm also going to have a music education advocacy section to my channel as well. I'm going to make small videos like this one that are lecture-based, talking about certain topics moving forward. A lot of my stuff will be really geared towards smaller schools, but I think a lot of the things I have to say and can share with you will maybe be of value to you as you try to navigate the waters of music education moving forward. If you didn't know my background, I want to share that now. I just finished my 29th year of music education. Out of the last 30, I had 1 year there a few years ago where I just subbed. I've been in 4 districts, and hopefully I'll have a 5th district come this fall. All of them have been in smaller school districts. This most recent school district in Chilean schools that I had taught at is the smallest, 215 kids, K-12 total student population. But I've also taught into high schools that have student populations around 400 to 500 students in them. But that, in our state, is still considered a small school, and in most places it would be considered a small school. So most of my music advocacy things will be geared towards the different and unique situations that come up with in a small school music education system, especially if you're teaching multiple disciplines, not just band or not just choir, but both. And I had the unique opportunity of being able to teach band, choir, orchestra, and chamber music here at my most recent job. I've also taught mariachi in the past. I've had competitive marching bands, both field show and parades. I've had competitive jazz ensembles. I've had the opportunity to teach basically almost everything that K-12 music education offers us. I'm in no way have all the answers. I am in no way the best music educator, but I do feel I've gotten pretty good at this, and I have a lot to offer. And I want to help new teachers, or just teachers in general. I want to help music educators be the best that they can be. I think our students deserve it. We are in a time now that I think music education and arts in general, arts education in general, can really be a model for how all education should be. Performance-based, and really centered around the student. As I head into this hiatus, I'm up for I'm looking forward to a very exciting summer with change. And I hope to see you come back to my channel as often as possible, and please consider subscribing. I would actually leave the classroom if I could get this channel to make it so I could, not have to work. That would be awesome, but that's not why I made them. I made these for kids and for you to be the best music educators you can be. Thank you for tuning in.